I do think family time is important because it's also learning about each other's likes and dislikes, and it's bonding with each other.
I'm looking forward to spend quality time with my brothers, as at home we don't spend enough time, and when we do spend enough time, there's always someone getting hurt or someone crying.
I am looking forward to having enjoyment with the children and the company that we're going with. We can't get through until we've got tickets.
Go on a shopping while you're here.
3 hours.
Me.
I didn't take my bag.
But you like the window?
No, I like the window.
Do you want to sit here?
I want to see the window. Thank you very much.
Mum, do you want to sit here?
Hello! We're going to camp in a farm. It's called Western Farm. It's in Dorset. I'm going with my family and friends. My family is my mum, my brothers, Liam and Jamie, and myself.
I'm feeling really excited because we're going 5 days. Like, you're surrounded by farms and animals that you don't see often. It was really nice to just get away from all these walls. It'll be really special.
So there's going to be 4 families with us on the trip. For me, I guess I'm kind of the group leader as such. We've had a first couple of times where spirits have got high. We've had to have chats about stuff. All seems to be under control now. I'm looking forward to getting off the train and getting out to the countryside and out to the campsite so we can actually just run about and have fun. We've arrived at Wareham Station, which is where we are now, in Dorset. We're going to a campsite called Western Dairy Campsite. It's on a little farm in a National Trust sort of World Heritage Area. We're just going to jump it and have a quick minibus journey down to the campsite. We're going to be camping there amongst 150 cows and having a good time. I work for the Adolescent Service in the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea. The Adolescent Service was brought about to try and reduce the amount of young people becoming looked after in the borough, getting taken into care, either into foster care or to children's homes. Families are what we've got to rely on, aren't they? I just think it's a really vital place. It's the building block for all of us, isn't it? The family activities were created about 3 years ago as a little bit of an experiment, maybe a different way of working with families to help them see a new side to themselves and see strengths in each other.
Oh, my legs, yes.
The reason we're all going down to Dorset is to bring 2 streams of family activities together. There's a group of families who've done some of the activities in the past, such as kayaking and climbing, and there's a group of families who've become the film crew. The idea of the film project was to get some families who'd done some of the activities before to find a way of telling their own story about what it's like to take part in the activities.
As a family, we've been learning to become filmmakers, which has been really, really interesting. All the parents here have challenging problems, so I just thought it'd be nice for my family to be on the other side as well, saying how we feel and, you know, our input to it all.
Who
do you enjoy working with in your family and why?
I like working with my mum because I never have alone time with my mum. So this is great to be working with my mum.
I like the most is actually interviewing people, but I'm quite shy, but I found this has really given me a lot of confidence to ask people questions, because it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, I can still talk to you. It doesn't matter if you're high up here or low down there, we're still equal.
My name's Claire Chamberlain. I'm Director of Family Services in Kensington and Chelsea. I'm responsible for about 300 staff. We work to make sure that children are safe, so if things aren't going well in their family, we're there to try and support the family in order to make sure that the child is safe. In very extreme cases, we have to take children into care, and we would do that if we really felt that everything we had tried to help those parents be good parents had failed, and we thought that those children might get harmed in some way. Every parent wants to be a good parent, and sometimes the problems that they face are so difficult that they can't be the best parent that they want to be.
Do any of the children that are in children's home ever get fostered out?
Yes, they do. We try and always place children in foster care rather than in children's home because it's a much more normal environment. It's quite hard to live in a children's home.
My childhood was not like most people where you live with your mum and dad and you're growing up. I've kind of had a different sort of life where I haven't always lived with my parents. My mum had left us with our dad. He had early shifts and late shifts and he couldn't be there all the time, and it ended up that we ended up being in a children's home, but dad still came to see us and mum did as well sometimes, but dad came a lot. It was really hard being in a children's home, having all these feelings, thinking, well, no one loves me because I'm in a place like this. The family that I have, they mean a lot to me, and I think because of what I've gone through, it made me want to cuddle the boys a lot more and give them kisses and cuddles. My way of showing them I love you. We live in a one-bedroom flat. If they argue, neither one wants to back down. They will keep arguing, and then you'll get the fighting, which I really don't like. Being in such a small home, it tends to get more out of hand than it should do. I'm being supported by adolescent services. Keenan has ADHD, which is he's hyperactive. I think the family activities have helped us because I find that we get to speak about the things that we've done. When you do family activities, you're all coming together as one.
The enthusiasm.
This way to Chapman's Pool. Boys, ladies, gentlemen, this way, please.
So just on that signpost over there.
Those numbers along the signpost.
On the signpost over there it says SY 963. Yeah. So you're going to get 963 just there. So you're going to come up this way. So you know it's on that line there. So we're literally at this little junction just here. This week we are planning on doing a number of activities. We would like to think about doing all sorts of bushcrafty things, fire involved, having fires, lots of cooking. But we would also like to be thinking that we're going to use sea kayaks, climbing on the sea cliffs down below, and possibly an abseil and some co-steering and some playing in the water. Big splish splash going on. Should be good. Living in London, you're not able to abseil off the balcony of your tower block, land in some lovely 14-degree gorgeous splashy water to cool yourself down. It just doesn't happen, so you just get het up and built up, and you know, the weight's on your shoulders. Hopefully this week the activities are going to be able to remove the weight off people's shoulders and make them go home a lot freer and a lot calmer and a lot more relaxed.
Here at the bay today, we've been watching the boys jumping into the freezing cold sea, and I'm absolutely frozen just watching them, but they've really had a great fun having splashing around and water fights and throwing seaweed at each other. Hopefully they'll sleep well tonight. I'm hoping that we'll get from this holiday a lot of fun memories that will stick with us for a long time, and I'm hoping that we'll have a really good giggle together. It's been a long time since everyone's had a good giggle. In my family, I have me, Tracy, and then my 9 children and 3 grandchildren. The biggest challenges I find bringing up the children is everyday life. There is just so much to do and not enough time to do it. I don't feel sometimes you enjoy the children as much as you should do. One of the main problems I'm facing at the moment is getting Jamie back into mainstream school. He's not been in school now for 2 years. The adolescent services and the Westway Trust have helped tremendously. He's actually getting interaction with peers of his own age, and it's brought him out of his shell a lot more, and he's got a lot more confidence. He's one of the clowns, which is in some ways is quite irritating, but in other ways is really great. It shows that he's coming back to normality, and it is lovely.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning on day 2. It's wet, it's windy, it's probably not that warm, but we're all going to get through. We're going to put on waterproof clothes, we're going to march inland and explore Corfe Castle, we're going to go on a steam train, we're going to eat fish and chips, we might even do some crabbing. The weather makes it a bit less comfortable, so it's therefore potentially a bit less pleasant. What effect does it have for families? How does it work? Hopefully it'll bring out some sort of Dunkirk kind of spirit, and everyone will sort of rally together and get through supporting each other. Or it could have the opposite effect and the whole thing explodes and everyone runs away screaming. You haven't got a cool hat like me. You haven't got a cabin boy badge.
It's not the greatest weather for camping. Our tents are wet. I don't like it. I'm frustrated and anxious to see when the sun will come up.
We went on a walk. It was an absolutely rubbish day, but it was nice. I liked the walk, but I didn't like the fact that it was like really muddy in that. And I nearly slipped on my bottom, which wasn't nice. We saw lots of things along the way. I think we saw a llama, which it really looks like a camel, and that was really cute. Also saw this absolutely horrible, this crow. It was dead. The lovely James decided to pick it up, and then he put it near his face. It was nasty. But it was funny at the same time. But as we're walking as well, you can actually see the castle. Oh my God, it was amazing, beautiful stone buildings. Oh, you had to be there to experience it and to appreciate what we have out in the countryside compared to London. Hearing the train make its choo-choo. I love that. I've never been on a steam train before. Oh my God, it was lovely.
We're currently on a nice steam train on our way to Swanage, and when we get there we might go crabbing and eat fish and chips.
Crabbing is fishing for crabs. I love crab, I just want to do it all the time. There hasn't been any moaning or crying. It's been fun all the time. I'm enjoying my time with my mum because we've been doing everything today together. We've gone on the steam train together, we're crabbing together, we're eating together. My mum was probably the person I like spending time with the most. What I would like to be different in my family is how me and my brothers get along. I would like it to be more, because we don't really talk that much now. I have difficulties with Liam, my youngest brother. I don't think he likes me that much because he's never getting along with me. And when we do talk, it's quite nice because we never do really. Going on the trip, I was doing loads of activities together, which will make our bond stronger. So hopefully we'll talk more and get along together more.
We're up on day 4. We've got the sun. We've got the sun. When I woke up there were a few clouds skidding about, but there's nothing now. Just seems like a nice, jolly, happy camp today, which is nice.
I've got the bottle, so I'm now going to speak because I like speaking. That's the idea behind the speaking Tabasco bottle.
Can I have the camera on me, please? I'm speaking. McAvenny's Tabasco sauce is an essential ingredient for any successful camping trip, and I can sing a song. Inganguli guli 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 wish wash gingangu gingangu Inganguli guli 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 wish wash gingangu gingangu Hey la. That's enough now. Pass on to
We don't need everyone to be as outrageous as Linda and Tracy are with their generosity of time and spirit, but just a bit of thought here and there is what we're after.
I hope with my family and all the other families that we have a really enjoyable time. There's no arguing, everybody gets on, everybody respects each other, because I really don't want to keep feeling so stressed out because my family are the ones that are making most of the noise.
I don't think you should be worried about everyone's to blame, everyone has a part of everything and nobody's here to judge you, we're all here to have a good time, so you need to stop stressing so much and start enjoying yourself. People, we have blue skies and sunshine!
Speaking to Tracy, I just found it really easy to open up to her. I needed to talk to somebody else who's going through what I'm going through. Really appreciated her being there and encouraging me. It's been really, really nice. She's lovely, great person.
Okay, touch me.
Right now, I'm about to go off a cliff doing abseiling all the way down to the bottom where the sea is.
Sit, yeah, look up and
No,
smile.
I can't.
Let go.
My
let
other
go.
hand.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm really, 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 really nervous because I'm scared of heights.
See the left hand, put it around the back of your body. Oh, let go with your left hand.
It's something I've always wanted to do, to kind of conquer one of my fears that I have.
Not hard, okay?
I'm really happy that James is up here helping me go down. He's fantastic.
Right hand. Okay, bye. See you later.
Today I have been steering and swimming in the sea. From time I see there was sun, it was a good thing. I knew it was going to be a nice day. I was like, yeah. When you jump in, you're like, oh no, I'm about to go into something. And then it's just like, and it's cold, so you're like, ah, and you're like, ah. But then it's just like swim, then you're just calm.
I'm not a perfect swimmer. It's been my first time really properly swimming like that. I jumped out into the deep bit. I thought I was going to die, but I didn't. But I'm always trying stuff new. It's like just a natural born swimmer.
Everybody's problems were just set aside and they just went on to do the activities. And it felt different, and it's a nice difference.
I've done enough today to get my nerves going. So all in all, I've really enjoyed the day. It's been lovely with the boys, and the weather, it's absolutely nice and hot, and I'm drying now in the sun. I just want to relax. how can you explain something that's such a wonderful memory that you're all going to have, and to treasure something that's going to stay in your heart forever? It'll be something I'm going to be dreaming about tonight and wishing I could just keep on doing it. And it was nice going up to Shakeenan and giving him a little cuddle. So that was really nice. I'm very proud of my two boys at the same time as well. Someday later on we'll be able to come back and we can do it as a big family thing and keep up some lovely memories as a family.
As you can probably spot behind me, we're back to sort of slightly more English weather than we had yesterday, which was a bit too Mediterranean for my liking. I think everyone's had a really great time and a really great experience. That's what it's all been about, really. So, yeah, at this point, outcomes met.
John is holding something.
So, this is our final little meeting, guys.
Thank you, James, for the week, and everybody else who has organised this, and I especially like co-steering, jumping off rocks. Thank you.
Shakeenan, you've been pretty quiet this week.
My favourite part on this trip must have been sleeping outside last night.
I enjoyed sleeping outside with my cousin Shakeenan.
Everyone who's come on the trip has overcome a fear and a physical challenge. Cleon was incredible. We had this guy who 6 weeks ago said, I can't swim, and he's taken steps out and just leaping in. For Levi, the strength that I've seen come up for him is his ability to make positive decisions that give him strength and confidence in his own abilities. Shakeenan has just sort of really blossomed. I mean, the standout moment for him was with climbing. He was helping the guys who weren't sort of as experienced around tying into the knots. Absolutely brilliant. For Joseph, and the major strength he's shown, he's really great at helping other people. He cooked breakfast for the whole camp. One of his aspirations in the future is to be a chef, so that's great.
My favourite part was indeed yesterday. We were having a fun game of if you laugh, you get beaten up. Yeah? We went over, I said drop on the floor, and we all jumped into stinging nettles.
I just want to say thanks to the boys who haven't had any major rucks between themselves. I know we've had the odd silliness, but there's been no major rucks that we've had to sort out, and it's been lovely. I think they've all got on really well. I've had no major tears and tantrums, and I've not had to speak to them this week. It's been a lovely week. It really has felt like a holiday. Thanks to everyone who organised it. I'm just hoping that little by little it will show that I'm there for them, and I do want to work through the problems that we might be experiencing, and that I am, willing to give up my time to go and do fun things with them, and that's all we can do, and hopefully within time things will be sorted.
I'd like to say thank you to Tracy and your family. It's been lovely spending time with you all. It's been really fun, great laughter, tears, and I would like to say thank you to my sons and Tariq, who's over at the camera, and Cleon. Cleon, how amazing you were in the sea. I am so proud of you. I really wish your mum was there to see you. I'm actually going to really miss you all. I have absolutely had a fantastic time, and I really wish we could stay.
Is the camera on me?